We know that the public very much value the open spaces, the green spaces outside of them and across the whole of County Durham. It's what makes County Durham such a wonderful place. And as a council, we very much share that view as well. We want to do what we can to help make this county look as good as it can possibly look. Well, for a number of years now, we have had a big spring clean, and this year we're going to start that later this month. And what the spring clean is about is working with the community, with community groups, to clean up areas across County Durham. So that's one thing that we've been doing before and we will do again this year. We've also got an initiative already underway called Operation Spruce Up, which is moving round a number of locations around the county again in terms of a big clean-up of those areas. There are a number of things happening in terms of enforcement, which are also very important, that people know that fly tippers and so on will be punished, and we've got a better record now, an improving record in terms of prosecuting people who despoil our countryside by dumping things in various places. And that's a really important part of the work we do in terms of enforcement on the one hand, education on the other, going into schools, talking to young people about the importance of keeping our countryside areas, all of our areas, clean and tidy and not littering. It's a long-term job, and all these aspects and parts of it are very, very important. There's always more to do as a council, but rest assured this is a priority for us. For a number of years now we've put some effort into our roundabouts where we've tried to smarten them up in terms of appearance, and as I'm sure as residents and visitors will have noticed, we have a sponsorship scheme as well involving local businesses in terms of helping us with the appearance of those roundabouts, and it's helpful to us economically at a very challenging time in terms of finances. So we see that as a very positive initiative over the last few years in terms of brightening up roundabouts, some verges right across County Durham. It's something that hopefully makes people feel better about the county, showcases what a great place it is. Certainly in terms of the wildflower verges, it looks great quite a few times during the year, but also it does mean that there's less grass to be cut, and obviously that's a positive in terms of the council. We have, as a council, a huge area of grass, of lands that we need to maintain, and so therefore even contributions like the wildflower verges are really important, again in challenging financial times, for us to be able to do the best we can in as many areas as we can as possible. We're very proud as a council that when others have come to look at what we do in Durham, that they think that we judge very favourably with other areas. So just to give a couple of examples of that, we have won more green flags for our parks and open spaces, cemeteries as well, than any other local council in the northeast, and we've done that for a number of years now. We very much hope that we'll be having a green flag here in Wharton Park, where a huge amount of work has gone into tidying this park up, working with local volunteers. This is now a tremendously popular open space. We have thousands of people coming here at weekends, holidays, but all year round, as we do in a number of our other open spaces and parks. We're constantly trying to get our parks, open spaces and facilities as welcoming as they can be, working with local people, and we'll carry on doing that for as long as we can. We've also been very successful in Northumbria in Bloom and the national In Bloom competitions in a number of places across the county. We've won a range of different awards in places like Durham, in Cllr Street, but in a number of other places as well, which show that we're on the right lines. Now, of course, those things involve a lot of members of the community. This is not just about the council. This is about working with a huge range of community groups, with the public, to improve the appearance of our urban areas as well as our rural areas. And people take a huge amount of pride in that because it is a priority. People want their areas to look the best they possibly can. And that's an ambition the council very much shares. We want to work with people, and we'll carry on working with people to do what we can to improve the environment so that it looks great for everybody.